咩咁黑㗎？
So dark.
我邊個開燈啊
What's the one who on the light?
You right? You on the light?
No, are you?
No？邊個開㗎？
No, not
邊個
me.
開㗎？
Oh, I don't know.
唔好閂燈啊你！
Lights on.
Hello，
Welcome to LightsOn.
大家好啊，可以嚟到我哋開燈咩都傾啊。
Yeah, we talk about anything under the sun and moon. I'm Big
Yeah,
Fish.
Oh, I'm Green. Okay, and look, today only two of us. Why? Not because anything, because today our host and our guest is both fish with fish. She's gonna teach us something about singing.
Not really
Yes.
teach lah. I just share lah.
She's very honest. She's just very modest now. She teach now.
No.
She's a trainer, okay, for
No, not really.
she trained she trained people singing, you know, and some of them have very good results.
I just teach basic karaoke singing. That's all. Only
Okay.
very basic.
Good enough. We also don't want to be expert. We don't want to go to Kota and sing.
No.
But today, we want to ask her to share a bit. You know why? Because some of us are now stuck at home, right? Going to stuck at home less, but then still try not to go out, right? Stuck at home, and then we don't have entertainment. We don't go out much. So we sometimes we are stuck at home, sing karaoke with family, and so better sing, know how to know some simple techniques. Then you can sing at this. You know, it's a pleasant experience. So or some of us sometimes when we do some of the we do housework or we do work, we like to sing. And then you know I ever kena before, you know, I was singing and when I was doing work. So someone that one day come to me, hey, there's a recorded singing, you know, who is it? I said, oh, it's me. I was so delighted, you know. He said, okay, next time please don't sing again. Told me, you know, next time don't sing again. And he's an expert in sound, okay? Expert musician. He tell me, don't sing again, please next time, okay? So it was very disheartening. So that spurred me on to want to go and sing better. So I went to did some training and joined the choir and all that. So eventually became better. Okay, I'm not expert, but then at least pleasant enough for me to hear. So today we want to talk about. We want to ask Fish to teach us a little bit about some techniques in singing, and that is only a part of it. Okay, so if you want to continue next time to learn more, she's going to teach us more. Okay, but a bit at a time,
Yeah. Okay. So today maybe before I share, I tell you about myself first.
Okay.
So I like singing. I love singing. So
that's obvious.
I started singing very young. So I went for a lot of competition. So I remember I have won one of the competition, and then I lost my voice.
Oh.
So that was very sad. Can you imagine someone that liked to sing and
what happened? What happened to you that you lose your voice?
Yeah, lost wrong technique.
Huh?
So, wrong technique, you know?
Wrong technique can lose your voice,
Yes, of course.
I mean, sometimes we got flu or we got cold, we lose our voice. Is that type of lose of voice or?
No, that one is sometimes maybe okay. Basically, how a voice is being produced is two vocal cords come together. The sound, okay, as in inhale, no, then as in exhale, the vocal cord will come together.
Okay.
So they will vibrate very fast, and then they will come together. And sing, when you sing high, you will become longer. When you sing short, it becomes shorter. That's basically how the vocal cord is supposed to work. But what happens is sometimes when you sing high note, instead of you letting the space to help you, you use your vocal cord too much, and then you start rubbing against each other, become like that.
Oh.
And then when you start to rub, and then we produce nodules, right? So when there's a nodules, your vocal cord cannot close, right? So then that means sometimes when you sing, you tend to you cannot hit certain notes because you cannot sing as high. It's because of the nodules there.
So it's permanent, huh?
It can be not. I mean, you can be temporarily, and then after that, if you don't look after it, you don't rest it, and then maybe it become worse, or it become permanent. No?
Oh, so yours is you didn't look after it,
I didn't. I went for the competition, so yeah, I was too anxious. And I didn't know anything about voice last time, of course.
Just want to win, that's all. Then
I just
you
want
push
to,
yourself
yes.
too hard.
And I thought singing is just about voice. I don't know anything. I just like I just want to sing only. You know, I never
watch your mic, huh? Your mic is creating a lot of sound.
Oh, okay.
Be careful with your mic. So basically you are saying that because you were too you maybe lack of knowledge, so you just start singing that push through can already, you know.
Yeah, I just want to keep the note, that's it. So I never really go and bother, really don't care how to do it. I just thought that you just need to sing from your mouth.
Oh, okay. So
I lost my voice. Then after that, of course, I went to learn how to talk, learn how to. Initially, the doctor was saying to speech therapies and see what went wrong. What did you know what have you done, and then that causes all that. So I went to see teacher also, the vocal teacher, and teacher tell me a lot of things. I tried something, and then I don't really understand because it's so complicated, right? I don't know whether you guys, if you're going to learn how to sing, the teacher will say, oh, use your 丹田 do this, do that lah. But I really don't understand what is all that and how to use it at all that time. So after I lost my voice, the doctor said, if you want to get back your voice, you need to go for surgery. So I went for surgery. So I went to remove the nodules in between my larynx.
Okay.
So after I removed, I need to go and see a speech therapist to learn how to talk all together again. So I have two speech therapists. My what you call that, the cyst there was become worse. Got one stage that went off, become like it become a polyp, become very hardened and bigger.
Oh.
So morning I can't really talk. I mean, normal day I can't really talk. Even morning, even worse. When I wake up, I must say, "How are you?" I need to use falsetto, no, very high pitch to talk because I don't have. I lost altogether I cannot talk at all. So it was really bad at the time. So
you can see that you're very passionate about this. Singing or that because
yes, and of course I have seen many teachers and I have tried to find all ways. I try to see different teacher. I have a Filipino teacher, I have a China teacher, Shanghai teacher, local Singaporean teacher. I got different kind of teacher just to understand more about singing, is it? So ultimately I have tried and finally I discover my own way, you know, because I don't understand what all teachers say. So after I listened from this, then I put all together and try to how do I say? I understand the way that I can, and I mean, thank God enough that I able to make it lah, you know. So after that, I have started singing again, and I even sing in pubs. And I went for tests to make sure that I whatever I'm doing is correct. So I have singing cert on 5, 6, 7, 8, and another cert on starring. So altogether, after my operation, I managed to get back my voice using my own method, and I managed to get 5 certs.
Very good.
Yeah.
So like I said, you know, you can see that she's very passionate because you know, you can see from her body language, she's moving, talking, and her action and everything, they're still causing a lot of noise to her mic.
Oh yeah.
You're moving too much already. Anyway, it's fine, you know, be natural. And so just to sum up, you go and learn, you went to sing, you know, then after that you just follow more, you know.
Yeah.
more, then after that must go and find seafood and no seafood can help. Then suddenly you 打通任督兩脈then after that 練咗一身抗世神功so now can these people become 一代宗師
冇啦，你 to me 我覺得there's so many techniques. After I really understand it or understood how the thing happened, I find that 我最緊係 the physics of your body it works 咯。I mean 人哋講好多，你知唔知 in the market there's so many method 啦？還有丹田發音法、肚子唱歌法、說話是唱法，就是 speech level singing 嘛。咽音唱法、頭腔共鳴法、鼻腔共鳴法、橫膈膜支撐法。 关闭唱法、喉上关头以喉下关头唱法、混声唱法、捻造式唱法、胡恩共折法、以声带声法，然后
有很多大法啦。
There is so many, but I think to me is 最重要 the method that it works for you 咯。So I just need to I believe in the basic 啦。So as long 我们的 body can what do you call that？就是怎么样讲啊？就是能捉老鼠的猫就是好猫啊！我不管你是什么猫，黑猫、白猫，能捉老鼠就是好猫咯。
So your condition caused you to develop your own style,
my own
method.
Yes, I have my own method. So my method is very straightforward 啦。So OK 很简单的，我一个 method 就是很简单，就是比如你怎么样又唱歌又吸气呢？你要唱歌又要吸气，那你怎么样又唱歌又吸气呢？So 当你吸气的时候，当你在唱的时候，你要 make sure that 你是唱在你的气中，就是 as in inhale and exhale.
Okay. So this is Tista. This is Tista only. So later on she will share detail about breathing, right? Is this the one you're gonna share? Yeah. Okay.
This is one of the thing you can check on yourself that see whether are you doing correctly.
Okay, good. So okay, so we have reserved time for her to share on some of those things that she talked about, and today you're going to have a treat because she's going to pour out her 武功秘籍, then she's going to teach and show us and we're going to learn something about how to sing. And I noticed that many of us actually sing with the wrong methods. Okay, so later on she will share with us in detail, and if you want, prepare your notes and paper and pen, right now, or you can practice together with what she is doing later, so then you can actually learn on the spot. Can? So recently recently we know in the internet there was a video that went very popular, everybody. I mean, you go around Singapore media, in Singapore social media, and a lot of people use the video to make their comments and I mean in their own opinion, or they use it to drive out or drive in their own explanation of what is it all about. Okay, let's look at the video now, and it's only about we only because the video is very long, we only took out some part of it. So let's look at it now, and after that we can talk about it. Okay, let's go.
I'm saying Indian race. I've got nothing against you personally, but I think it's a racist that the Indian prey on Chinese girl.
Pray.
Yeah, prey. It's a predatory.
Are you mental?
You are mental.
You know what you're saying.
You know what you're saying.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, correct. So I say, if you're proud of your own race, marry Indian.
I can't even believe that.
I got nothing against that. Okay, but I know you're preying on the Chinese girl, and the Chinese are not happy with it. She is disgracing me. I'm not saying you. I said she is disgracing me.
Just because it's Chinese?
Yeah, alright.
What is wrong with you, man?
Okay. So you know the whole story already, right? Have you seen the video before?
Yeah.
Trish? Right. So I was a little bit saddened by it, and a little bit well, it's actually to me it's first thing first, when I saw it I felt it a bit funny, is it a joke? Was it what? Is it some sort of is it real or not, and is it really happened? And it turned out to be real, because in the end this lecturer from a polytechnic has been he has been well, I think he has been put on leave, and they were saying that this style of behavior is not what this polytechnic stand is all about. So we are talking about a very taboo word in Singapore. It's called racism. Okay, so I know that after this video, our Minister of Law, Shanmugam, has spoken and said that he's quite saddened by it. he thought that Singaporean has gone beyond this, and we are. And then in the end, from the last few events, not a few events, recent events has some racism flavor in it. So there's some racism sort of problem it shows. So he said that we thought that Singapore has gone beyond that, but actually we have not. So he was a bit probably saddened by it. And when I saw the video, I was also saddened, and like I said, I find it quite. I find that the Chinese guy, is a bit crazy, and something must be wrong with him, or maybe he went through some problem. I don't know. He lost his girlfriend to another person, I don't know. But then it is quite disheartening what he said, and it doesn't represent the majority of Singapore. I can guarantee you, because I have Indian friends, I have Malay friends, I have different races of friends, and they are all very good people and very good friends, and I don't really differentiate them. I think in Singapore, I'm born and raised and still living in Singapore, and it become a common thing now. Different race, different religion. We sort of are united as one. So this sort of thing is it's quite sad, But then of course some people raise up the red flag and say that these are the things that we cannot normalize it. Like some of the ministers say, this are the thing we cannot make it like a normal thing. Because if we normalize it, it become a big issue in the future. So what do you think, Big Fish, about racism? Does it exist? Does it exist in Singapore?
I think not only Singapore, everywhere also have, right?
True.
But for me, I'm okay because I have an Indian son-in-law, so son-in-law
to be that means fiancé.
They already apply house, so waiting to get married,
okay.
Yeah. So he's an Indian. Yeah.
He's an Indian. So your daughter obviously Chinese, lah.
Yeah, of course I'm Chinese. Yeah.
So, is there any problem at home? I mean, when you first heard that she
no,
has an
actually,
Indian boyfriend,
I'm okay.
You're okay, huh?
Because so far, she her boyfriend, she have never had a Chinese boyfriend before. The first one, she was Amo from London. Her boyfriend was from London, and I know him also. I get to know him. I went to London when she was studying there, so she had a London boyfriend there. Then later when she come back, she had this boyfriend, Indian boyfriend. I'm okay, and I like him actually. He's a very good boy, And like during Chinese New Year, he follow exactly what my daughter do. Like she will kneel down and wish me, because we have this traditional thing. Every Chinese New Year, my kids will do that to us, and then she just follow how to take, like how to wish us. They call 拜年. And then whatever you tell him to do, he will just do. He's very nice, and he help in the house. Whatever we do, during dinner, what are the things we need to do, like call 叫人吃饭 all this, he have no problem. I love him. Yeah.
What if your daughter is required to do some of the custom of the his family? Will you be acceptable to it?
Okay. I mean, he so far he don't have he's a free thinker. So so far she's not required to do anything lah. But like even the uncle passed away, I went and visit the uncle. Of course, they will have their own traditional thing. I just go there and I just pay my respect. That's all. I mean, you won't affect me anything. I mean, I also appreciate their custom. I also try to learn, also know more. So nothing bad or anything. I get to know another culture. At least I know how they deal with when we call funeral lah. Their funeral.
Some customary thing that may not be religious, but then there are a lot of custom,
Yeah.
Especially the food. I tell you, you had the best of both worlds, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Indian food, Chinese food,
He always cook for me, so you don't tell me about nasi biryani or this. I mean, nothing deep.
That one simple lah. That one chicken feet only lah. There are many other Indian.
So outside is like, I like. Of course, I have eaten his. His is the best.
Oh yeah, okay. see, notice I say Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
One of the I purposely wear this hat. This is a hat I wear when I go out because I'm a supporter of anti-racism. Okay, I believe that we are all made equal, and we should treat each other with respect. Having said that, we do have our own prejudice. I mean, we are born with it. I mean, look at this. Look at the history of mankind. Let's talk about Chinese. Just Chinese alone. Chinese itself, in olden times, we are not even allowed to marry out of our village. You know, it's not only different race. You know, a different village cannot marry out. Or if you have a certain level, if you are royalty, you know, you cannot marry to a peasant. There are a lot of 门当户对, you know, and then 族之间不可以you know, intermarriage. Yeah, we have this type of idea implanted in us, but it's not only discovered not only Chinese, in many places like India and even in a lot of Arab countries. There are also a lot of restriction to tribes, restriction to certain social level. Even now it's social level, like, you know, social your class level. I mean, now there are still class in some countries, or some of the olden rural area, they still have some class system. And then, you know, it's granted last time, you know, we want to marry to people of our own tribe, our own color, our own skin color, and this is all granted. But then one thing, we all have, we do have this type of cultural, you know, bad cultural things in the past, you know. But then over the years, over the years, history of the years, over the history, people do change already. You know, I mean, in America, you know, we know that in the 18th century, before the Civil War, they are slaves, right? And now, you know, they abolished the slaves after the Civil War. So as we go on in our history of mankind, even in our own country, you know, we will become better. I believe, like. My grandmother time, probably, you know, they don't like this race, that race, they don't like this dialect group of people, you know, seriously, you know, certain dialect group of people they don't like, you know, or you know, there are all this style of thing going on. But then as it go on to my parents' level and then to our level, we begin to be able to accept more, we understand more what is racial acceptance. You know, we know that we need to respect other people's culture, other people existence, you know. So not to be rude and not to, you know, not to be disrespectful of them, because each of us are made equal. Everybody have their own rights to exist in this world. No one is higher or lower than anyone else, each other, you know. So that's why my idea of this is like, I know there are people who took this video, you know, and make comments like, Singapore is racist, Singaporean racist, Singapore is a lot of racism, you know. And I know people who took and said that, oh, last time, you know, when I kindergarten or what, you know, and during my maybe school days or what, this thing happened, the thing happened, you know. That's about maybe 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Something maybe like that similar has happened, you know. The teacher was a bit racist, you know, treat the different race differently, you know. I'm not surprised, because during my time also is, you know, there's also such things happening. But then as we go on, as we improve, as Singaporean move on, I like to believe, and I believe it is, that we have improved, we have more understanding, and we begin to accept each other more.
Yeah.
So to bring up the 30 years, 40 years thing, like what happened, that Singapore now is racist, is actually not, I don't think it's relevant. You have to look at times, you know. And I like what Shanmugam said, you know, that he thought that we have already went past it, you know. I mean, I like to think of that too, but then, you know, Singaporean, as many people don't like to accept, admit we are not perfect. You know, I'm talking about in Singapore, you know, we are not perfect. We are still growing, we are still improving. We make mistake here and there. We may fall down once in a while, you know, we may make silly mistake. Yeah, but then have patience with us. We are still improving, and I believe that we can improve.
Yeah.
So these two events or few events we can get, it can be a wake up call, right? Oh, wake up, okay, it still exists. But then don't dwell on it and don't make a conclusion that this Singapore is terrible. Actually, we are not. And compared to many countries, even in America, compared to them, we are actually a lot better.
Yeah.
And we can start to be even more accepting than previously, and we can still be more respectful to one another from now onwards, and we can always become better. Okay, and and we are not perfect now, but we can be in the future more perfect, not totally perfect, maybe more perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm happy today. You can share about your relationship with your son-in-law to be, and so I think most important is what love, right?
Yeah, exactly. Most important, they love each other lah.
Yeah. So a lot of things can overcome, all the customary in the marriage, all this can overcome. Yeah, and even it may bring out issues of religion, all that, but it's still okay. I think we are better than that. Singaporeans are very resilient. We can be strong if we want to, so be strong and overcome all these differences that we have. Well, if it's not all these differences, we are no color.
Yeah. So you see, I have this passage I like to share. Maybe you can translate it. You see, 每个人都有眼睛，但是不是每个人都有眼光。所以每个人都有脑袋，但不是一定都有智慧。人生就是一个不断修炼的过程。Yeah.
Okay, something like that.
Something like that.
If you may all have eyes, but many people have eyes, but they don't really see. And there are many people who have. All of us have eyes, and we don't really. Not everybody sees. And all of us have brains, but not many people have the wisdom.
Yes, they are not wise.
The intelligent, intelligent. So we have to improve, slowly.
It's a process. Keep on learning and learning and.
Correct. And many of us have to go through experiences or things like that. Saw a video, then we learn, we ponder, we think, okay.
Then we think about it. Then we
maybe the
think
last time,
wrong.
Last time how I treat my colleague is wrong. How I don't like my neighbor, all this wrong. All this kind of thing we can learn. So don't give up on us. Mr. Shamugam, don't give up on us. we are still in the right direction.
Yep.
It's just that we need to be sometimes whip a little bit with the cane. Scold a little bit, then okay, we wake up, then don't give up on us. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. I like this sort of talk. Okay. So we go for a break. How about that? And I know you have prepared a song, right? For your lesson. And the first song is called 万水千山总是情， 对吧？
Simple song, yeah.
Simple song. Is it your Cantonese version or the Chinese version?
Cantonese.
Oh, then I know already. It's sang by Wang Mingqian.
Yep.
1988. It's actually theme song of a drama series, right?
Yeah.
And the name of the drama is 万水千山总是情. The same, and she was very young when she sang that. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, let's go for a break and we'll listen to your song. Okay. See you later. Bye.
柔情似水，愛共永。未怕風吹散了，熱愛萬水千山總是情，聚散也有天注定，不願天不願命，但求有山水共作證。莫說青山多障礙，風也急風也勁，白雲過山峰也可傳情。莫說水中多變幻，水也清水也靜，柔情似水，愛共永。未怕東風吹散了，熱愛萬水千山總是情，聚散也有天注定，不願天不願命，但求有山水共作證，但求有山水共作證。
Welcome back.
Yeah. Wow, very very nice, and I like the way she sings. Okay, so
Let's come
all
to
yours.
the.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell us about
Okay, very
what you're going to
simple.
share with us.
Okay, I'm not telling you. I'm just telling you little nuggets here and there, and
Ooh.
you also can go and think about it, and then you can change it because it will be easier. Like I say, 能捉鱼的猫就是好猫咯。So now I'm
Okay.
giving you some nuggets here and there, so you also can go and gauge yourself. Are you doing this? If you are doing this, you can see some improvement in your singing. Okay, because there's so many types of singing method. Everywhere you go to the internet, you just need to type about singing lesson. There are thousands you can download, but most important thing is applicable to you. So I have some very simple method that I think if you look into it, you see whether does it help you or not.
So
Okay,
you're saying
okay.
that we may be doing something which was maybe training, or we go through a lessons or whatever, but it may not be suitable for us.
No, because
So
the
you are
lesson you
just-
need to come right. Singing, I cannot open your face and tell you where to sing, right? So it's all about muscle memory. Muscle memory, how do? You need to train what? You need to do certain basic exercise before you can feel the muscle memory, right? But certain thing I can help you so you can gauge yourself. For instance, about just how I told you, right? How do you sing and breathe at the same time? You cannot and then you sing, right? You cannot inhale, exhale, then say, 我没忘记你, then you inhale, right? So how can you sing and what do you call that? And breathe at the same time? So very simple. So as you inhale and as you exhale, you sing on your exhale breath, correct or not? So when you sing on your exhale breath, do you imagine if you're supposed to sing on your exhale breath, your sound supposed to be here or out here? You're supposed to be here or out here. When you say, you cannot be here, right? Because if you exhale your breath, you are singing on your exhale breath, where your sound supposed to be. Now, let's say I give you an example, like 你问, so this is singing here. 你问我爱你有多深, right? But if I exhale, 你问我爱, so my 你问, all the sound supposed to end up where? Here or here?
Somewhere in
Outside,
front.
right? So this is the thing you can gauge yourself, right? So if you are singing like that, 莫說青山多障礙, how loud you sing, how nice you sing, does it right? You will not be right? Because your sound is still here. You are not singing on your breath. You see? So in a good voice, just now I tell you, right? A good voice, you need 3 elements. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, like, just now I told Joe. So now I'm going to tell you, a good sound, you need to have these 3 elements to make a good voice. You need strength, you need breath, and you need voice. So I give you an example. So this is only with sound. 莫說青山多障礙. This is only with sound. Okay? 莫說青山多. This is no strength also. So how do you have strength if you hear my strength? 莫說青山多障礙. Do you hear my strength? And you hear the breath? And you hear my voice, right? Of course. You know? So you need to include these 3 elements to create, if you want to have a good voice or a good singing, so you need to make sure that you include these 3 elements in your singing.
Oh.
Okay, but one of the thing I can give you a quick, like, you want to think whether am I doing correctly now. You just make sure that when during your singing, your voice must lift the face. You must make sure that you're singing on your breath. So what you mean sing on your breath? Your last note here or there, outside long. You cannot be inside here. What? If it's still inside you, that means you're not singing in your breath. So how it goes like that. 莫說青山多障礙，風也急風也勁. The sound is traveling outside, right? Then it's correct, no? That's how you get yourself, no?
Okay.
Right?
So you need someone to help you lah.
You can look at the mirror lah. You can use the mirror to help yourself.
Okay.
Or you can. So like I say, why in the YouTube so many singing lessons? You just Google, you see there's thousands. Why they not afraid that you learn already? Don't go to them, eh? Because you cannot just learn like that. It's all about muscle memory. I can tell you, explain all this to you, but can you do it? You may not understand. So you somehow or other still need someone to guide you, a coach to tell you what you have done wrong. You understand what I mean? Because it's muscle memory. I cannot open up your face and say, go there, go here. I cannot. What? So I need to let you do some skill and let you feel it. Okay, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to sing here. So I remember one of my teachers told me, you must think where you're supposed to sing the song. Where you're supposed to sing. Where are your voice coming from?
Okay.
You don't just open your mouth and just sing, especially high note. High note. You don't. No. So yeah, these are some of. That's why my advice is still go for lesson. Go to, there are many teachers. Just go to. Maybe ask your friend around, or your friend can recommend you one good one. And then,
or, which we are going to put down the Big Fish detail at the screen later on. You can contact her to ask for more info, and she is a trainer. She's actually a trainer for singing. So you can look for her, and she can direct you. I mean, if you really want to learn more singing. So my question is, when you said when you sing must use your breath, so
sing on your breath.
Is it using your breath to? I heard this before from somebody. All those trainers, they say use your breath to energize your singing. Is this what
okay, to be able to do that, you need to have the ability, right? You need to as your breath go in, right? So you go somewhere, right? But you need to control it, right? Be able to, for instance, you sing this sentence, and then this sentence, you must able to use your breath to how should I say, to sing it, no? So that means your support must be good, right? So you still need to train up your support, right? Still need to train out your breathing, no?
So it's what?
It's not like, okay, I will control my breath. So a lot of people like to do that. They will like, 你问我爱你有 but actually singing don't sound like that. If it sound like that, it's not so nice lah. And a lot of people are trying to sing, to sing. You don't try to sing, So it's a bit difficult to explain, as in like just verbally. But of course, if you come for lesson, then I can tell you more lah. But like I say, you don't try to, like I say, just now your question, right? You try to use your breath to control your singing. So yes, it's true, you can do that. But somehow or other, you must train up the capacity or train up your control. Okay. So how to be able to have a good support? You need to train up support. 人家说所谓的丹田呢 ，for me I believe diaphragm 会比较好啦，因为 diaphragm 你感觉到吗？丹田你是一个穴道 right， 你感觉到吗？感觉不到啊，对不对？所以我是教横膈膜 diaphragm 啦。所以如果你能找到你的 diaphragm， 你比较能就是 somehow or other 你会activate 你的，就是你能感觉到你的横膈膜，多数丹田都会连接到。
Okay. I think some of the people who say 丹田 usually mean diaphragm also lah.
No 啦，
It's
丹
just
田
because
and
it's
diaphragm
very
is a
near.
different thing.
It's not,
丹田 is a 穴道 ，diaphragm is a muscle.
Yeah, but it's very near lah, so they just
No, it's
try
very
to
far.
Is it?
It's very far. It's very far away. Okay, 横膈膜 is below your lung. 丹田在哪里？肚脐上面3只手指来。Then how can you do it?
Diaphragm is here, huh?
Diaphragm 是在你的 lung 的下面，它是一个 dome shape 的这样。So as we inhale, it will go like that. As we exhale. So the diaphragm job is like that. So as I inhale, 你问我爱你 Then we go back to the original. But when I inhale, I need this strength to sustain my breath to sing.
Very
明白
different
吗？
from more lot of what people say. Anyway, what I want to ask you is, can you show us one or two like exercises that we can do? Just a taste on how to retrain ourselves to. I mean, what you're sharing right, about breathing.
Okay, there is a few exercises you can do. The one of the exercise, of course, the easiest one is called lip drill. Lip drill is blow bubble. So you can put your finger here, you push up, then you can put your lips together and you try to blow out the air. Even now, if you cannot do it, you just need to keep on trying to do it. Why? Because our muscle memory. So the more you do, your body is going to remember muscle memory. So you just hold here and you
Just to train.
You can use this to warm up your voice.
Okay.
So this one you can use. This is a very good method. Even Celine Dion is using it now still. So this is without the sound. This is only the breath. It's called lip drill. Then it goes like that. You can train
this is also training up your lungs and all that.
Your breath, yeah, all that.
Breath,
and also you can add on sound. You can do.
Are you supposed to like the? Are you supposed to like the do it like the? As you train up, you do it longer. You can hold your breath.
Yes, of course, of course, you can do better. Also, you can do longer. Also, so usually before you start to sing, how do you warm up? You can, of course, stretching your mouth, your muscle around your neck. All this need to stretch out lah. Then you will go into this breathing because you need to expand your lung. So the first exercise will be. Then you add on the sound. Just do this. You can do very low. You can try different scale, all that. These are the very basic. Then another exercise that you can use to help to train on your breath. Okay. Of course, the very initially is called the humming. Like you go to many school, the first lesson usually is humming. Humming don't pass, cannot go for second lesson. So humming is like that.
Like wayang like that.
No 啦 just
好像大戏这样啊。
没有啊，就是哼住啊，就是你的声音出来，哪里像大戏？我都没有发声，我只是哼着，你怎么样哼？好像一首歌，你怎么样去哼？
humming 啦 ，OK。
humming 呀 ，OK， 所以你只是这样。所以我们用哼，这个是最简单的，我们哼用哼来讲1、2、3、4啦。我们做5次，用1、2、3、4，用哼鸣来数1、2、3、4。然后
What do you mean when you say that the people who don't pass this? How do you? I mean, everybody can hum, right?
有些人不可以哼啊，你哼来听。
对啊。
啊，你 continue。 Then of course in the school 它有一个 skill 啦，你 supposed to continue 做那个 skill 啦。
skill like C like that 哈。
不是 like do mi so mi do mi so mi.
Oh, that means like hum a sound or something.
Vocalization, yeah.
Oh, so once you can do it, that means you can do it accurately. Are you saying?
Accurately, of course. You will go up the scale and come down the scale, and then after that 你可以做了，你就 pass 了，你就可以 lesson
humming 啊。
humming 还有 lip draw 这个两个是最基本的。
So these two exercises we can do at home now on our own.
Humming 有可能我不要你做错字，因为有可能有些人会这个是错的。你要嘴巴这里放松，你的 humming 只是好像你要给它很自然的发声。
What should you feel when you humming correctly? You should feel the vibration on your face.
Around this area, this region.
Okay. Okay. That's the right humming.
Now remember, we are supposed to sing on our breath, right? So you must let the sound leave the face, right? So how you hum?
Yeah, I can't breathe in and hum. I can't really breathe out.
That's right, exactly. So you must remember, as you inhale, as you exhale, you're singing on your exhale. Right?
Yeah.
So you inhale, right? That as you want to exhale, you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you saying that all these practices, these two practices we do, then we will, no matter how we go through the those training or whatever, we will still see some level of improvement if we do these two exercises.
I cannot guarantee you when you do what I tell you to do, you will show improvement because I don't know whether you do it correctly. So it's very important that you must
do it correctly.
But
if you do it correctly, there will definitely be some improvement.
Definitely. And you can see immediate improvement.
Yeah, immediate.
Yes. You can change immediately. Yeah.
Okay, good. So we go for a break now.
Okay.
I want to thank you, Big Fish, for sharing with us, and she's going to share with us more after the break.
Okay.
And guess what? She's going to sing us a second song, and this is a song called everybody loves Rose, Rose, I Love You.
Yes.
In Chinese, it's called
玫瑰我爱你. It's in 4 languages. It's in 4 languages.
You're saying in 4 languages, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so 玫瑰it was actually recorded in Chinese by Yao Li in 1940. Okay. Some of us is not born yet.
Yeah.
So is this then after that it was translated in 1951. 11 years later, then it was translated into English by Frankie Lane. Okay, 11 years later. So it's been popular already in the Chinese industry for 11 years before it was translated. And then I know like you say, it has been translated to many different languages.
Yeah.
Okay, it is such a iconic song to sing. Rose, Rose, I Love You.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go for a break and we listen to the song and then we'll come back. Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Rose, Rose nyawaku, itulah dia. Dalam mimpiku cukup berdaya. Lain dari sayang orang tak berani rapat. Banyak sudah cuba tapi tak dapat. Rose, Rose, I love you with an aching heart. What is your future? standing on a jetty as the steamer moves away. Flower of Malaya, I cannot stay. 新的誓愿，新的情谊，圣洁的光辉照大地。新的誓愿，新的情谊，圣洁的光辉照大地。願全為你深深入迷，柔情萬縷經你心底。萬花海風誰最美麗？紅塵獨愛一支玫瑰。新的誓愿，新的情谊，圣洁的光辉照大地。新的誓愿，新的情谊，圣洁的光辉照大地。玫瑰，玫瑰最娇美，玫瑰，玫瑰最艳丽，长夏开在枝头上。玫瑰，玫瑰，我爱你。玫瑰，玫瑰。
Thank
very old
you.
song.
Welcome back. Yes.
Yeah, you happen to know any Rose?
I mean a person named Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, her name is
Oh.
Rose, but she's not around anymore.
Oh, I have so many friends named Rose. So
Rose,
this song I don't really like to sing. Okay, so Justin, Biffy is gonna continue to tell us
Talk
more
about singing.
Yeah, so your time.
Yeah. So how should I say that? I think singing is not just okay, you do this correctly, you can sing very well straight away. No, you need a lot of practice. You need a lot of feeling. You know, you may sense it. You know, where are you singing? You know, then the listening must come in. You know, the tempo must come in. All this must come in. So it's easy, but not as easy as is it. No, you need to put in some effort. So
Okay.
another way I can advise you, if you want to sing well, right, you listen to the original as close as possible. So what I mean? For instance,
Original singer.
Original. For
Okay.
instance, 现在 you know who is Sally Ye, right? Ye Qianwen. So Lin Zhixiang written a song for Sally Ye. So he will sit in front of piano. He will tell Sally Ye, okay, this is the song that is written for you. Okay, over here we will start with this. You know, we will do legato. Here we will do crescendo. So after here you do this. So she will make sure that Ye Qianwen do it right, because he wrote the song and he will know how you're supposed to. This song is arranged, right? So Ye Qianwen will learn all the technique that Lin Zixiang trying to teach her. So can you imagine if you try to follow Sally Ye as close as possible, will you be able to learn what she have learned?
Most probably.
Yeah. So the first thing first, right? If you don't have a teacher, so try to imitate the original.
Imitation.
Follow as close as possible, as if like you are her like that.
That's good, Sharon, because I know some people who just like to sing any song their style.
Yeah.
You know, they never follow the original.
But of course, I don't want to sing like, for instance, my voice like Wang Xiaohu. I don't want people to think that I'm trying to imitate Wang Xiaohu. Why? Because if they want to listen to Wang Xiaohu, why don't they just go and listen to Wang Xiaohu and listen to me to pretend Wang Xiaohu? Right? So I will use my voice, my own personality to sing Wang Xiaohu song. Is okay, but I will never imitate her, because each different vocal cord is different, and I don't want to sound like her. Why? I just want to sound like Justin. But when I learn her style, when I'm learning that song, to able to learn what she have learned, I need to imitate her. But after I've learned it, then I try to, improvise.
Develop your own, own taste.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not trying to ask you to imitate to the point like.
That's what I'm trying to say. So not just follow exactly, but then not imitate, but then maybe follow the style. Then just people who refuse to follow and like to sing their own style. Then in the end, their own style. I mean, the song they sing become 不文不类. Then after that, it's neither here or there. It sounds horrible.
But okay, and also one thing, I think your thing about it, it will make sense. Okay. Woman vocal cord is 1.5 cm, man is 2 cm. So it's standard lah. But of course, this one is thick and thin. So can you imagine if Tiger Huang Xiaowu, she sing this song which is quite high lah, and I cannot sing that key. Is it my fault? Is it? I'm not good. No, it's because my vocal cord is just not the same as her.
Yeah, it may not be the range.
Why I so stupid? Go and try to hit her range, because her vocal cord are meant to do so high.
Yeah.
Just like a cello and a violin. A cello is a cello, a violin. The cello don't try to be a violin, and violin don't try to be a cello. So if my vocal cord is thicker, so I may not be able to sing higher, right? But
so you must sing you must choose the song to sing now. Some
song
that's suitable for you.
Exactly. So every song there's this thing called tessitura. So the tessitura is the lower notes and the higher note in this song. So if the higher note and the lower notes in this song you can hit, then most likely this song you are good to sing.
Yeah, that means if you try to sing 华晨宇 song, it's very difficult.
There are
for a
people
lot
that
of
are able
people.
to hit it because their
Correct,
vocal
correct.
cord have this ability, or
Correct.
they are thin enough or long enough to do that.
Yeah, but Hua Chen
Everybody
Yu's
almost-
range is so
Yeah.
wide.
But of course, they
Try
are
before.
trained. So that's why you see, you listen again. So imagine, for instance, your vocal cord is 2 cm long. You'll be able to sing some of his songs, but he able to do it better. Why? Because he know how to find the space in the face to do it. Because in our face we have this place called the masking. 我们call 公民区啊. So he able to find that place to do it. So of course he can hit, not using the vocal cord to hit the note.
Yeah, and of course
So
we all know
not
that
saying like-
he's from Mars now, so
No, but you hear. So I give you the example. So this is what I mean. So we don't. 我也永远难以忘记在 This is using my vocal cord. So 我也永远难以忘记在我 I'm using a different place to sing, right? Do you? Can you feel it? Can you see the difference? So a lot of people that not trained, like normal people, they were trying to use their voice or their vocal cord to sing certain songs. So sure, definitely cannot hit it one. And even you're able to sing, like even I can sing. I may not be able to hit certain singer notes. Doesn't mean I'm not good, no. It's just because my vocal cord is not as thick as theirs. I cannot hit the note, so change the key lah. You can sing a key lower, right?
you're very excited because I'm still hearing a lot of your noise.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
I should have moved so much.
Yeah. It's okay. Okay, so talking about singing, I've sang. I've not really sang, but I sang choir and all that. So many times certain note you can't hit it because you never warm up. There are times when I used to sing in the church. So when I go, then sometimes when you are late, terrible thing. But then sometimes we have midweek service. I mean, long time ago, we midweek service. You rush from work and you go. Then there's this meeting, and immediately you need to no time to warm up or whatever. You just go and you still have to immediately pick up the mic and sing. You find that a lot of notes you can't hit because you're not really warm up your voice.
Of course, warm up can help you to your muscle performance. Just like sport, okay? Because just like you play any sport, you need to use muscle. Right? So as we sing, we also use muscle. So a muscle need to warm up so that you can perform the ultimate. You can reach your ultimate performance, something
potential
like that.
Or whatever.
Yes. So you need to warm up your muscle so that it will.
So you tell us more about how to warm up our voice
now. Like I say, certain warm up I can't share with you is because we need a piano, we need a skill. But the most basic one that without any music instrument and you can do it is lip drill. You can just hold any note and you can warm up. But first of all, like for instance, a normal day when you wake up, you want to warm up to sing, right? You need to stretch a bit, like your here, your neck here, your back, and then your lungs. So some stretching which is very good for you. Can help to loosen, make it more.
You mean what exercise?
Like
stretching
that?
exercise.
Stretching your head, you stretch your head, look front, look back, stretch your hand, etc. So all this stretching is supposed to help you to loosen all this part, so you won't be so tense.
Okay.
Sometimes when you're tense, that you can't really move also, right? Then also the mouth, because when we sing, we articulate words. So there are certain words. You for instance, I will do oh, I, oh, ooh, yeah. Just do that without any. If you don't have a piano with you, for instance, now you last minute you need to go and sing, or you will do like that. From low to high, or you can use the fire alarm, the siren for people.
Okay.
like that. This one without, because if you don't have a piano, this is one of the best way to warm up your body.
Yeah. So because sometimes people may be on the way to, for example, the place they don't have a piano yet, so they only reach the place. So in the bus or in the car, in the bus.
No.
MRT.
No. You can do without. Now you are with a mask, right? You can do this without a sound. Just only the one is with the sound, right? So now you need to stretch your chest and your lung a bit. So you can just do this. Just only, stretching your lung a bit. You can do this.
Okay. Just don't close your eyes. People think you're snoring.
Or you can go to one place. What do you call that? The staircase. Staircase also very good as acoustic.
But does this mean that let's say I'm working right in the daytime, then my gig is maybe in the evening. Does that mean that it's automatically my voice open already by then?
No lah, but usually when you want to sing at night, we will warm up once in the morning first, and then later on we will warm up again. But at least we are more ready,
So but that doesn't mean my voice is warm up, right? I mean, every day, maybe work time we talk, all that is different, right?
Okay, actually, talking is also a challenge. Like after I lost my voice, I go to speech therapy. I learned that actually singing and talking is almost the same. So when you talk, you're supposed to use your mouth area also. You're not supposed to using here to talk. So a lot of people talking wrongly. So after a long conversation, they lost their voice. So that means you're using a wrong way to talk also. So it's not helping anyway.
Okay.
It's not going to help you to warm up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you still need to do some level of warm up or whatever.
So yes, exactly. Or when you know that you're literally, you need to talk where you're supposed to sing. Can you imagine if you talk, you can find your mask, your foaming. I'm sure when you sing, you can.
So is it dangerous for not warming up and straight away just singing? Maybe a difficult song.
Yes, of course.
How dangerous it is?
Then because you may not a certain note you want to hit, then you need to go to this place, but you are not warm up, so you may not do it smoothly or.
I mean, besides singing it badly, I mean, is there any danger?
Yeah, because end up you can't really hear it, and then you end up use your throat. Your throat will you'll rub against each other, right?
Then
so after your voice, you will feel that I have phlegm, So when you have phlegm, it's a sign that you are rubbing your vocal cord more than usual. That's why you have phlegm. Yeah. So or you need to like that. Actually, ahem is a very bad way you will hurt your voice. So last time when I remember when I had problem with my voice, when I go and see a doctor, I always ahem. I always scolded by the nurse or the doctor. The doctor will scold me if I like that.
Sorry, that's my habit. That's my way of telling people I exist. No, after a while it becomes habit. So it's not friend.
But it's very bad to your voice. Yeah.
So anyway, okay, so we learned about the warming up today. I mean, some exercise that we can do. So good. So we go for a break. We go for a break first. We come back, then we give a taster to the talk more and give a taster, taster to our viewer. Let them have a little bit of what they should expect if you are teaching. I mean, okay. So the next song you're gonna sing with us for us, this one I know, Autumn Leaves.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a very actually very famous melody. It is written in 1945. It's actually first time it was sang was in French. Okay, and then the music alone has won has been top Billboard. Okay, in the number 1 in Billboard. Okay, and then only in 1950 it was during the 1950s it was sang by many different people. The song by Bill Cosby, Nat King, Doris Day, and even Frank Sinatra. Okay, and you won't believe it, this song, Autumn Leaves, has been covered, we sang everything for until now has been 1,400 times.
Yeah.
Many times. One of the most times it has been sang by different singers, and
almost, because I sing in live band also, so almost every live band, all the band boys know this song.
know the song.
If you will go up and jam, you want to sing a song that people know how to play, you request the song, they should know how to play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's
so most of the band, so most band boy knows it.
Okay. So good. After we take a break, she'll present this song to us, then we come back.
Okay.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
The fallen leaves drift by the window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I'll see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear a winter song. But when autumn leaves start to fall. But I must you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to
Oh, that's a very nice song.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was so many years ago and still very
Yes.
popular now. You can still hear them,
Yeah.
in playing in pub or in
Most of the pubs, yes. Most of the live band.
I mean, even
most
right
of
now
the
they're
pubs.
still playing this song.
Yeah. I because I sing in the bank, ma. Only now CB I cannot sing lah, but I do sing every Friday in a bank, in a pub. And then people request. Yeah. People
And
like
this song,
song.
the music, the instrumental of this song, the music now is being used for many movies, many different production.
And they would play in many different styles. They will be in jazz. They will be in different way. A bossa nova, in cha-cha, and many types. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes I
marvelous
sing a
song.
bit faster, upbeat one. But just now the one I sing unplugged style. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it in different style, fast and even very slow.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So I will leave the time to Fish again and let her end what she's going to say. Okay. Fish,
Okay. So now I'm going to teach you our very simple exercise.
Okay.
It's so simple, but don't really believe it. It's so simple, it works. Okay. So after you're doing this exercise, you're supposed to be able to feel your diaphragm better. Because the diaphragm is just, if you can feel your diaphragm, most likely you can find your, so to speak, 丹田. Alright? So this exercise, as in you can see. I'm going to stand up, okay? You're going to be like in a ta, no? A ta. So stand up with your leg apart. So how far your leg apart is depend how wide your shoulder is.
Okay.
So you want to see, you don't know how wide you need to put your leg, right? So just as wide as your shoulder long.
Okay.
So you've got to reach out your hand left to right. So you are trying to touch the right side and the left side of the wall at the same time. As in like somebody is standing on the right side to pull you and somebody standing on the left side and pull you and try to tear you into two or stretch you out like that.
Okay.
So, but the trick is that the most important thing is you cannot hold your breath. You must continue to breathe. So it goes like that. As I extend my hand, I try to touch the left side and right side of the wall. I inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And I'm trying to touch the left and right side of the wall. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I only do 8, but you're supposed to do 15 times. 15 times as in one set.
Imagine there's a wall, you are touching the wall, like you're saying, right?
Imagine I'm trying to reach for the wall on the right and the left.
So you have to stretch out your hand. You want to, okay, understand.
Yes. So as in like you're trying to touch the wall on the right and the left side.
So
or
15
you imagine
times.
Somebody pulling you. But you cannot hold your breath. 15 times as in like you inhale and exhale.
Through your nose or through your mouth?
Up to you.
Up to you,
To your mouth also can. Up to you. So another one is you're trying to bend. Okay, so your hand, make sure that it's at the side of your ear. Okay, so your hand is like that. Okay. So the leg same as wide as the shoulder, and you try to bend down. You don't need to bend down a lot lah. Just bend slightly, and where you can feel the stretch over here.
Okay.
As you can feel the stretch, you inhale and exhale. The same. I'm gonna do 5. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. As in you inhale, you can feel there's a stretch here. So
Definitely.
the other side, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've done 5 times each side. You're going to do 15 times as one set. So 15 times.
5 times each set. 15.
No. I do 15 only, so I don't waste your time. I only show you. Just now I do 5, right? Just now I done 5.
Do 15 for
but
set,
you're supposed to do 15. So 15. Try to touch left and right side of the wall. 15 on your this side and 15 on this side.
Okay.
So 15 on your right, 15 on your left, and then this is considered one set.
Okay.
So you can do 3 sets or you can do 2 sets, up to you. But this exercise is so simple, like very simple, no? It's only stretching, but it's very effective. So after doing this, you are able to feel more on your, so to speak, your diaphragm.
Okay.
Your diaphragm, you're going to strengthen, this exercise is going to strengthen your diaphragm.
Oh, so if you do, then you will be able to feel where your diaphragm is. And
so as you can feel more, then maybe then you can talk more, right? We do one step at a time now. You must be able to strengthen, like this is a basic exercise.
you must at least know where it is.
Correct.
You cannot feel it, then you cannot do anything.
Yes, exactly.
As you sing through diaphragm, where's my diaphragm? Where's my diaphragm?
Yes.
Okay, so this is to identify your diaphragm, say hello to your diaphragm.
To strengthen your diaphragm. Now you don't even know where, right? You can't even feel
once you
it.
strengthen it, then you can feel it, right?
Yeah, so this exercise is so simple, but actually this exercise is to strengthen the piece of muscle that go around your diaphragm.
How long? Then we can see there's effect.
Maybe 3 to 4 days or 1 week.
3 to 4 days. So after we find this diaphragm already, then we can start talking about training.
So when you sing and when you inhale, it's easier for you to find it. You can feel it more strongly.
But is this what you normally do? Let's say for students who comes to you.
All my
the
students
beginning
is asked
stage?
to learn. All my students were asked to learn this.
This for them is really effective. They do already. They already knows where it is. Then after that, they can learn to sing and all that. Already,
So you see, I have never advertised myself. I have never put an advertisement up or anything. But what happened is most of my students are words of mouth. So they have experienced it, they learn something, then they share with another friend. Or because last time, before the CD, they can go for those big classes in the community center. So the classmate will say, hey, there's a difference in your voice. So they ask, how do you get it, or what happened? Then they will recommend me. So all my students are from word of mouth. So people recommend me. So I have quite a number of students, not that surviving. So I don't advertise. So if you're really interested, you can call me for a trial lesson.
So can take it a few more lah.
Can maybe 1, 2 more lah. I don't.
Limited.
I don't work so hard now lah. I'm not young anymore, so I teach for passion because I managed to get my voice back. So I'm just teaching. It has helped me to get back my voice. People pay me to sing, okay? Why not, right?
Yeah. So anyway, you can see from the slides on the left side, beside our email, you can see Big Fish contact. So if you want a 1-to-1 trial lesson, or even to evaluate your voice, you can contact her. You can see her, and then and she will be able to help you. Okay. So for your information, a lot of the students she help has been champion. Okay, and they have very good result. Okay, and it is only through word of mouth. And through word of mouth is better than advertisement. Seriously.
So actually, what happened is I may not sound good because I have went for operation before. So my voice is not a perfect voice compared to you, or compared to you, Joe, or compared to you who are watching. So if I can do it, I'm sure you can do better because now I'm able to find a way to bring back my voice, because after my operation, the doctor had said that I'm supposed to lose my range and the quality of my voice. So I'm able to use my technique to find back my voice. So I must have doing something right.
对，久病成良医，你听过吗？
有。
So yeah. So if you really want to find out more, you can contact her. Okay,
Yep.
or you can email to us. Okay, don't forget there's an email address there, LightsOn and sg@gmail.com. You can always contact us to tell us how we can improve, or tell us about how you enjoy, encourage us, whatever you want to tell us. You can email to us. Okay.
Yeah, like I say earlier on already. I mean, there are so many methods or so many. I didn't say they are not good. They are all good. It's whether it works for you or not. So then you tell me that, oh, I think this is better. I said, I agree. I really agree, and I believe you can even do better than me. But it's okay because I'm teaching whatever it works for me and help me. Then well, if you believe in it, then maybe you can try. But if not, it's okay. Really, I say, yeah, because there are so many styles. There are so many. And so many, and yet so many, and effective on those styles. Though people use it and they do very well.
Very
I believe,
good.
yes. So mine is nothing fantastic lah. Just only basic only.
So it's just modest, no?
No. It's really something basic. Very, very basic.
So we are coming to end of our program. But I still want to remind everybody, as you can see, you can actually like our video, share it, and you can even subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then you can click that little bell there after you press the subscribe button, right? And then you will be notified when we have new videos that comes in, or when we go live. Okay, so we need all your support.
Yes.
Like we always say, we are not getting paid to do this. We are doing this because now we are in a difficult time where we all have to stay at home. Just like to bring some connection with people, and of course we just want to bring our own thoughts on some of the hot issue. Seriously, some of these issues are too hot, right? Invite some friends to come to talk about it, they refuse to come. Seriously, they are afraid. But we want to speak the truth, and and remember, today we talk about racism and how it can be so detrimental to our society, and how we can improve, and we should all strive to improve and be more acceptance towards other people and their culture. Okay. Forget about sometimes it's not just racism, but then sometimes it is because we don't like people from another countries. We don't like some people who come to Singapore to work and all that. And we all contribute to the building of these countries called Singapore. So accepting one another benefit all of us, really. And then we are all created equally. I believe that we are all equal, no matter what is our skin color, no matter what culture, wherever we come from, So we don't have to be protective, we don't need to protect ourselves. People don't come here to destroy us, they come here to help us, to be one of us, to build this nation, this great nation together. Okay, so acceptance is the key. Okay, as long as there's love, who cares if you marry whoever,
Yeah.
So so we come to the end of our program, and as usual, Big Fish is going to sing us the last song. At the moment, we are not going to tell you the song title, you go and guess. Okay. And we see you next week. Don't forget, every Friday at 8 p.m.
Yes,
we will go live.
Friday. Yes.
Okay, so we see you next Friday again. Bye.
Bye.
本想跟你淡然去，無奈開始去不言，看着我一臉茫然，與眼中困惑，你不忍轉身去，無讓往日情來留住你，唯願可克制自己，相看卻不語可知道，全為捨不得你。這一刻跟你淡面對，誰又知心裏淌淚？你問我怎麼不語，我說因太累，這本非真心意，期望這段情延長下去，無奈消失似無水，相處每一刻都痴痴醉，誰又會捨得你？你不必多說，求求你，難忍心裏的淚。我願往昔的歡笑與往昔美麗，留在你心深處。明白我願能完全屬你，無奈心不自主，不必再管我轉身去，縱是捨不得你，不必再管我轉身去，縱是捨不得。